Hey folks, welcome to iHeart Board Games, where today we're bringing you Kortlyn's Top 10
Hello.
of all time.
All time?
All time.
All time greatest games, according to Kortlyn.
I'm excited.
Oh, when you put it like that, it puts a lot of pressure on it.
Yeah,
Don't be wrong.
that's
Well,
it. Everyone wants to know what
okay.
the best games are.
Yeah. What are the best
Ever.
10 games ever? I'm curious.
Okay, well, I think that you will agree with some of these. Okay,
Is there
but
any
some of them maybe
honorable
not.
mentions, or this is just flat out top
No,
10?
these are flat top 10. Okay, no honorable mentions here. Just
All right.
gonna jump right into it.
Let's kick it off at top number 10.
Number 10. My number 10 is a game that we recently played. And we just loved it so much. And we talked about it in your top 10.
It should be much higher.
No, it's number 10 because, to me, because I've only recently played it, it can't trump some of these others. So it is
Doesn't matter.
Raw.
Fantastic game.
Loved it so much. Kickstarted it because we loved it so much. Thankfully, they were still doing late pledges. We're going to wait a hot minute to get it in the mail.
That's okay.
But
It may or may not be in my top 10.
That's true. We don't know.
But it's just such a good game. I loved it. It was quick. I loved the push your luck. I loved the like betting aspect of it. Well, it's not really betting. What is it?
Yeah, auction.
Bidding.
Yeah, auction, bidding.
Yeah.
Yes. But it's just such a good game. It's a beautiful game. I'm glad they reprinted it because I don't think I ever would have played it had they not reprinted it.
The other one, from what I've seen, did not look good.
That's what I've heard, but I've really never seen the
Have you
components.
seen it?
So the first one I played was like the 2011 printing. It's the old one. It's very brown and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I played it at Southern Board Game Festival.
A sad beige game.
And the game is there. You know it's a good game.
Same game, yeah.
And so after we played it, I know Melissa liked it way more than I did. I think it's good. But I mean, Melissa, it would probably be top 10 territory for her as
It's
well.
top 10, yeah.
She's correct.
yeah.
3 against 1.
Yeah, it looks like Jesse's wrong, guys.
Yeah. But yeah, she said, yeah, back that. I was like, all right, got
Nice.
it. And we got it on the first backing. Our
Oh,
first.
nice. So you have it already.
Oh, yeah, we have
Yeah.
it.
But yeah, we borrowed it
Did
from
you
a
get the
friend.
deluxe one?
Oh, yeah.
Did you get
The acrylic
acrylic
or
or
wood?
wood?
So they didn't have the acrylic option back then.
Oh, okay.
It was wood. It was the wooden one, and then the metal money.
Yeah.
You can also get an acrylic, I think now.
Yes.
They had
So they didn't have that option.
They had the acrylic option, but we went
It was
with
only
wood.
$10 more, too.
I just don't think I would rather acrylic.
We like the
I like
wood
those
and the
nice,
metal a
soft
lot.
wooden. I say soft. They're like smooth, I guess.
Yeah.
I just wish I have the metal one. I wish the front face of the metal had different colors. I mean, I could go in there and color stain them or whatever. Like the backs, they have to be different.
Yeah.
But I just wish the fronts were slightly different because from a distance, you can't tell what it is.
Right.
Unless you
True.
just eventually remember which bucket has which one as you're reaching into them to get what you need. But
yeah. A great game. Loved it. Number 10.
Number 10.
Number 9. Number 9 is a game that we have played multiple times. It has many different options when you play it, and I always pick the same one. It is Root.
Root.
It is Root.
That's on your top 10.
Yes. I play the birds every single time. I love
boy.
them.
I didn't
and it
know
is
you
my
liked this game so
yes,
much.
it is my mission to win with the birds. I have never won this game, but I still love it.
Wait, let's play. Let's
Yeah.
play. Let's see
I
what the
want
boys are.
to.
Let's play tomorrow.
Okay.
So this is surprising on iHeart Board Games channel because we get so much
Y'all
hate
hate
for
Y'all get
Root.
hate. Yeah, y'all don't like Root.
But it's good to have some folks on here that like Root.
But yeah, I really, really want to play and win with the birds because, like I said, I've been so close so many times. It's
No,
okay.
doesn't like the
she agrees
You
with
don't
me.
like the birds?
She doesn't
Really
like
doesn't
Root.
like
the
Root.
birds?
Not a Root fan.
She must be.
But I love Root, so that's my number 9. My number 8 is a lighter weight game. I almost put it on our list of top 10 family games, but didn't because we played it with your mom a lot.
Give me a hint. Oh wait. Oh,
It-
is Azul?
No, it's Takedo.
Oh,
Walk
It's
Through Japan.
Takedo, yes. It's a
I like it. Yeah, I would say I like it.
I do not.
Oh, really?
I'm not. I mean, no. I don't, let me rephrase that. I just don't want to pull it off the shelf. I guess.
See, I like
lighter
it.
fare.
It is. It's very
it's
light,
fine. It's good.
and that's why I like it. It's probably my lightest game on here, and it definitely is. I take that back. It's my lightest game on here, but I also love it. I love the options. I love that you have to pivot your strategy based on what other people are doing. So it's a constant to me, like, okay, how do I make my best turn accounting for everyone else's turns?
The problem is there's just like Azul exists, you know?
But to me, it's different. Like in Tokaido, you can set collect, but you also are you're doing it different times.
Agree,
yeah. So I just really like the game, and it's beautiful. I do appreciate a pretty game, which you will see as a theme of my list. I appreciate my pretty games.
We have a top 10 most beautiful board games coming out soon. So.
Really?
I will
Sleeping
definitely be
Gods.
watching that one.
Yeah.
That was my number 8, Tokaido. Number 7, I am usually not a fan of like take that games. I don't enjoy them. I'm not the gamer for it, but with this game, for some reason, I just really like it. I know. But Arboretum is my number 7.
That's a mean game.
Yeah, some people say it's a mean game.
It can be, yeah.
It can be take thatty, but honestly, I don't really play it like that.
You don't know if someone's being mean.
Yeah.
Because they're like keeping the cards you need, and you're like, do you have my cards?
I don't really play it in a take that way, and so maybe that's why to me I still really love it and really enjoy it, because I'm more concerned about like maximizing my own points than I am about trying to mess with someone else's.
I really like the unique scoring where you have to
Yes.
get the most points in your hand before you can actually score the run
And
of that
so
tree.
it's very much like am I able to put down, 5 of this one tree and get so many points if I have the 1 and the 8? But if I put down my 8 and someone has the 1, it's stuff
The
like
one
that.
cancels the 8,
Yeah, the 1 cancels the 8. And so it's one of those things where you can play it really meanly, but you don't have to. And I still really like the game.
Yeah, we've played that a good bit, but we haven't played it in
Yeah.
a while. We need to play it.
Yeah, I agree. And it's quick too, which I appreciate.
Which I was right. I think I did say Arboretum.
You
would be on
did.
your
You
list.
did. But did you guess it would be where it was?
No, I didn't. I just guessed it was on there.
No, you were right. My number 6. Where's it at? Oh, there it is.
Number 6.
Number 6 is a game that we play all the time. Family weight game. Modern classic.
Azul.
It was on every single one. Yep. It is Azul. I just love this game.
It is a good
I love
game.
this game. And I feel like we've talked about this game so much tonight, but it's such a good one.
Yeah, I didn't realize we would have such a 3-way
Yeah.
crossover for this game. I guess it really is just such a staple.
Yeah,
such
it
a
is
Yeah.
such a good
solid
game. But I
really need to try the other ones.
I
Yeah,
know.
now
I
we need
want
to.
to.
Let's play
I want to. I would love to try the other ones. But as it is, it's such a good game. I love being able to play it with gamers and non-gamers. And it's just such a game where like sometimes you just really get the short end of the stick and you end up with like 40 points and everyone else is running away with it. But it's such a
There's like 5 tiles in your negative points at the bottom.
but it's also so funny when stuff like that happens. So it's such a good game. I love it. And it's such an accessible game. So like it's at Target. You could go get it at Target and get the base game. It's not super expensive.
Some would say it's a modern classic.
Some would.
Some would.
But
That
okay.
top 10's coming soon.
That was my number 6. So my top 5 was the easiest for me to come up with. The other ones I kind of had to really think about and really dive deep. But my 5 is also a game that we've played only recently, but I immediately went and bought after we played it because I loved it so much. It is Flamecraft.
Yeah.
It is
good game.
Flamecraft.
Oh, okay.
I love Flamecraft. You told me that you knew that I would like it before I played it.
Yeah.
I love worker placement, and it's so pretty. Such a good game.
Art's great.
Yeah, so good.
It
And
really is a good game.
I love being able to collect the things and being able to buy the little tickets. I love being able to collect the dragons and like getting the sun and moon dragons, the special dragons. They give you extra points. I just think it's a beautiful game, and I really enjoy playing it.
Fancy dragons.
Fancy dragons. That's what they call them, yeah. But yeah, that is my number 5, Flamecraft.
Yeah.
You like that? You like that one.
I like it. Almost
Yeah.
made lists. It was on short lists for me.
Have you ever played, Jesse?
It's been a while since I played. I played it once. Our friend Wes, he got the big deluxe edition. It's all fancy. It was the last game of the night, so I think I need to give it another go.
Yeah.
I remember
Lighter.
thinking it was
it's
all right.
on like that kind of light strategy.
Yeah.
Almost Azul level.
Yeah, it's a
but
Target.
Maybe a little more
Yeah.
than that.
But is it a Target?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
I believe it is.
I haven't seen it, but I love it. I think it's so good, and I appreciate a beautiful game.
It is a beautiful game.
Yes, my number 4 could possibly be a crossover with someone else's top 10, but it's Five
No
Tribes.
spoilers. You put it on the wrong number.
I like it more than I like Flamecraft. Five Tribes is so good. I bought this game forever ago when I first got into board gaming, and brought it into our relationship. And so it is one of the heavier games on my list, but I still really like it. I love set collection, so I like using my little green dudes, but I also
The market.
yeah, I also kind of like sometimes killing other people's dudes. So I like the red guys, and it just gives you so
Those
much
get really
options.
fun when you're like killing, because you like, I think it's the yellow guys that you have to have majority.
Yeah.
So you can knock out someone's majority with
Yeah.
that. That's really fun.
So
a little bit of take that. In
yeah,
the game.
little, but it's small, so small.
Well,
that
I would
it's
say
not
just
that
player
bad.
interaction.
Yeah.
Or like,
And I think the gins also add such a nice little layer. I tried one time to win with just gins, and I'm convinced that it's not possible. But yeah, so Five Tribes, my number 4. Number three is an older game, or older to me. It was one of the first like heavier games I ever played, and we don't own it, so I never get to play it, but I really want it. It is Lords of Waterdeep. I
Good pick.
love
I
this
think I knew
game.
this one was going to be on your list.
I love this game. I love worker placement, and this game does it so well. And I'm not a big D&D person. I've tried.
the comments are going to love you for this.
I've dipped my toes into D&D, and it's not for me. But I still love the theme of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
And I love the game, and I love being able to have the special powers, like being the builder and building the most buildings. It's so fun, and I feel like there's so many different options on the board, and it's kind of slow at first, but it really picks up in those later rounds, and it's such a good game. And I wish
You
we
played
could play
the
it more.
expansions.
Yes, we played with some of the expansions, not all of them, but the
There's
ones
only 2.
the ones that give you the skulls. We played
Skullport,
with.
yeah.
Yes.
That one I think is a must-have because that will speed up the game. Because like I'll take a little negative to get a bunch of these things.
Yeah.
I'll pay it off later.
Yeah, no big deal. I'll worry about that later. And
Yeah.
then it later gets here a lot sooner than you think.
I played it that one time, and it was before I had like really
Yeah.
gotten into the hobby. So
I wish that we could play it
I
again.
need to play it again.
Yeah, it's.
You said you don't have it?
No,
Ah,
we don't
Dicker
own
has
it.
it.
I have it with
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had it.
I have both expansions.
And I don't know if
Nice.
Denver has the expansion. So
Is it still in production?
I would guess it isn't.
That's what I was thinking, because I was like, I would buy that right now.
Yeah, it's such an early version of worker placement. It's not the first by any means, but worker placement's everywhere now.
Yeah. But I love this game, and I feel like top 3 was a fitting place for it, because it is like nostalgic for me too.
That's true.
At the beginning of my board game career.
It looks good.
Yeah,
It
and
looks
it's still
yeah.
a good game. I still enjoy it.
yeah, good pick. I like that.
Yeah. My number 2 is probably a game that you thought was my number 1,
Well, that's obvious.
but it's not. It's Wingspan, and I love this game. It was my introduction to engine building, and I love that mechanic. I think it's so well done in this game. It's a beautiful game. We can play it with our families because your mom loves it too, and Drew doesn't like it and never wants to play it with
But
me.
I'm not even gonna get started on Wingspan.
But I love
Tell
it.
us why you like it.
It's so good. It's so good. And I think that it does
No, I
its
disagree
mechanic
with
well.
everything she said.
But it's such a good game. And I feel like everyone else agrees more with me than they agree with you.
Yeah, I am the odd
The
one here.
outlier for sure.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
is my hot take.
She
Like
agrees.
to not like it is something.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it. It is. I will play it. It's fine. It's just one. It's what do you call it? The ones I'm not looking to play it, but it's a good game, like a 6. You know.
Nah, there have been times where I'm like, let's play Wingspan. And he's like, no. So,
Maybe it's a 5.
yeah. But love Wingspan. Beautiful game.
Yeah, that's my big hot take, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Number 1.
number 1.
If it's not Wingspan, It couldn't be. I don't know. Not the Bean game. Not Bonanza.
I do love Bonanza. But you know what you said? Are there any honorable mentions? Bonanza. Bonanza's such a good game. And I know it's like so old and like so simple, but I just love that game. I love the bidding aspect.
I feel like I should throw Slay the Spire as an honorable mention.
Well, this isn't about you.
No, I know.
This is about me. Slay the Spire would not be on my list. But my number one.
Give me a hint.
It's Blood on the Clock Tower.
Oh, no spoilers.
No spoilers. But Blood on the Clock Tower is such a good game. We used to play it literally every single weekend. I know a lot of people are like, I don't like social deduction, or that game was overhyped, but no, it's not. It is as good as it is like portrayed to be.
You're wrong.
Yeah, it is.
To all you out there that say it's a bad game.
It's just such a good game. And I mean, I will say, like, sometimes when I get like characters that are kind of not super active or one night only characters, it's not as fun as when I'm like evil. I love being evil. And I'm good at being evil.
She is a great
And we love pulling people into it that maybe aren't classic gamers.
Yeah, we've played with non-gamer, like people who don't play anything at all, and we
And
bring
they
them
still
in
love it.
and they play and have a good time.
And we'll make little Facebook events and host it at our house or at a friend's house. And those people will be like, hey, when are we playing Blood again? Like, it's a good game. But yeah, that is my number one, Blood on the Clock Tower. And that has been my top 10. A lot harder to make than some of these other lists that we've made.
You did good. I think that was a good list.
I think so
liked
too,
it.
clearly.
Yep.
Clearly.
Yeah.
No, I really like your list, especially your number one.
Yeah.
That's a good list.
Yeah, I wonder if it's on Drew's top 10. You could check that out. It's right here on the channel. Did you have any crossover with Kortlyn? Let us know that in the comments. But until next time, the box is closed.